I'm beyond grateful that you're all here this morning. Thank you for being a part of our experience. What you may not realize is that you are all the heart of Unity Palo Alto. Yes, did you know that? I am the heart of Unity Palo Alto. Would you affirm that with me together? I am the heart of Unity Palo Alto. You make Unity come alive. You are the energy, the enthusiasm, the caring and compassion that brings us together and helps us thrive in this past year of 2025. I'd like to talk about gratitude because I'm so grateful for all of you. Gratitude is one of the most powerful spiritual practices that I know of. However, it's one that we greatly limit. Now, for some people, the words thank you are not even in their vocabulary. You may know some of those people. For other people, it may have just become rote, right? It's just something I say, but I don't really have any feeling behind it. I don't have any meaning behind it. Or maybe there's a meaning there, but it's fleeting, right? I have a sense of gratitude, but then it disappears in a moment's notice. We tend to look at gratitude as this idea of a reward or a destination. When something happens to me, when something gives something to me, oh, thank you, I feel so uplifted. When something happens in my life, it's like, oh, there's the gift of gratitude. It's kind of a reward or a destination because we want to feel that experience again, yes? Anybody like gratitude? We want to feel that again. Unfortunately, we're chasing after that idea of gratitude, and we're chasing after things and situations that will help us generate that feeling within us. We don't truly practice it as a spiritual practice. See, gratitude is more of a doorway. It's not a destination. It's a doorway that opens us up to the good, to the flow of spirit, to God, to isness, to that divine energy that flows, whatever you want to call it. Gratitude opens the doorway for that to flow in our life. And when we look at it from a more heartfelt practice in life, we are transformed. It changes how we show up in life so that we are creating and experiencing that throughout the day and not just at these points where I'm receiving something. We're opening the door to a greater truth within us. And when we open the door to that greater truth, that energy, that reality is established in consciousness. The true experience of gratitude is uplifting. It's healing. It's transformational. When we really experience that and move into life with that sense of gratitude, we are uplifted and transformed. Myrtle Fillmore, the co-founder of the Unity Movement, wrote in her book, How to Let God Help You, this is back in the early 1900s, thanksgiving and gratitude are qualities of the soul too little understood and exercised. Heaven and earth listen and respond to the soul that is quickened into praise and thanksgiving. Praise is gratitude in action. Try it in your home. She goes on to say, if giving thanks in the past has increased meager supply into superabundance, the thing can be done again. Elijah did it. Jesus did it. The same power that is latent in you, why not bring it forth? We tend to limit our good. We tend to limit our gratitude. Or sometimes we say thank you, but oh, you shouldn't have. We diminish that good. We're like, yeah, no, I'm not worthy, is what we're saying to ourselves and to the world and to the universe. Instead of limiting it, we need to open up to receiving gratitude, to being receptive to that flow of energy. Gratitude is like a water faucet. Gratitude isn't the water. The water is the flow of energy, the flow of abundance, the flow of God, however you want to put it, that energy of spirit, of divine love. The water faucet is gratitude. We don't need to create abundance, for abundance is always present. It is the nature of the universe. It's the nature of us as spiritual beings. We are abundant in energy, in life force, in intelligence, in wisdom, in love. It is abundant to us. We don't need to create it. We need to remove our resistance to it. And the faucet is our resistance. And gratitude is what opens the faucet. and allows it to flow. Now, sometimes we get stressed. Anybody get stressed in the last week? And we're heading into the holidays, right? There's stress on the horizon. And when stress happens, our brain stops working. We start to shut down. We start to get triggered. Emotions start running our life. Not reality, not common sense. Our faucet is stuck. It's stuck closed, and there's no way we can open it when we're triggered sometimes. Or we're sitting there thinking, why is there no water? Why is there no gratitude in my life? Where's the goodness? And all I need to do is turn the handle of gratitude to start that energy flowing. Sometimes I need a plumber. I am stuck in my scarcity thinking, my lack and limitation mindset. Until I can step away from that, do a little plumbing in my own consciousness, I can't turn that faucet and allow my good to flow and allow my experience to flow because I'm just too stuck within. But if I can find a little piece of gratitude in that moment, there is that saying, be grateful, in all things be grateful, as Paul said, but it's not for all things be grateful. For all the conditions, for all the situations, for all the diagnoses, for all of those things in our life that get us stressed and upset. I'm not grateful for that, but I can be grateful in the situation. I can bring a sense of gratitude to it when I look for my good, when I look for a higher thought, when I look to friends and family, knowing that each breath is a gift. I am breathed by Spirit. When I look at it from that standpoint, I can bring gratitude in with each breath and allow it to flow. Sometimes we need to undo that stuckness and turn the handle to open that flow through gratitude. We do that in 3 or 4 ways. First, gratitude in thoughts. Our thoughts are referring to our past, often reflections of what happened to us. If we can find gratitude in that thought, in whatever we're thinking about in the past, then I can bring that sense of gratitude to me in this very moment. Did you know that was possible? A few of us do. You know why? Because we're so used to the other side of the coin. Right? The brain works the same way. If we're focused on all of the stress and all of the anxiety and all of the fears and all of our traumas from the past, what are we going to experience? The same thing. And we're really good at that. We're so good at that. We're so powerful. But that power can be used in the opposite direction. On the other side of the coin is that feeling of, I'm still one with the universe. I'm still one with God, isness, divine mind, whatever you want to call it. I'm one with the allness of life. I'm one with each other because we are one in the allness of life. And in that, I can find some gratitude. Grateful thinking reframes my challenges. Grateful thinking gives me a different mindset to look at the world and how I'm experiencing it. It shifts my attention from scarcity to possibility, from lack to unlimited. It puts me in the flow and allows me to move through life with more ease and grace. Gratitude comes into practice in our words and our actions in this moment. Can I speak from gratitude? Gratitude creates connection between one another. Gratitude creates belonging and emotional safety. When I can speak words of gratitude and kindness, and how will I infuse my activities throughout the day with gratitude? Not just a simple thanks, but how will I show somebody that I'm truly grateful? How will I give in generosity of thought, words, actions? How will I give in words of love, kindness, and compassion? We go from a simple thank you, a transaction, to really appreciating who someone is and how they show up. When we can appreciate how we are and how we show up, it creates gratitude within us. We can appreciate how you are showing up and being, even when it's a time when we have to say, I'm letting them, I'm just going to let them and hold them in love and gratitude and allow that energy of love and gratitude to be my gift to them. What a generous gift I can be to be grateful for that, for being present, for someone's healing, for someone's temper tantrum. When I'm stressed, it's really complicated. I don't want to let go of those things because I've made them part of my identity. But when I let go and replace that with gratitude, with a sense of love and appreciation for the experience of discovering that divinity in that moment, it's a joyful, wonderful experience. Shifting from thank you to appreciate who you are and how you show up. And in our actions, our behaviors, how can we infuse gratitude in everything that we do? Gratitude becomes generosity. It becomes kindness and service. It becomes encouragement. Gratitude embodied is contagious, right? We pick it up. When someone's really grateful, all of a sudden you realize, oh, yeah, I do have some good things in life. I can join in on this. Gratitude creates something like this.
We began this year with a simple, powerful mantra. Come alive and thrive in 2025. And alive we are and thrive we have. But do you know what the most important word in that statement is? It's we. Together, we, this spiritual community, have helped Unity Palo Alto rise to a new level of energy, activity, and connection. We've supported one another spiritually, emotionally, and socially. We are powerful, we are magnetic. So let's take a look back at what we've created together, some of the ways in which Unity Palo Alto has truly come alive and thrive in 2025. Nearly 40 volunteers across 15 teams are serving this community, supporting outreach, our facilities, and one another with heart and dedication. We carried on with our favorite traditions and created some new ones, like UPA Day. This was a beautiful moment that brought us together through food, music, and dance, a true expression of our joy and unity. We took our first big step toward a modern family and kids program, the beginning of something wonderful that will grow with us. Our powerhouse women have created something special for themselves, and they've shared that gift generously with our entire community. Thanks to the work of our Sharing Abundance Committee, we share a portion of your donations to a safety net organization in the Bay Area. Across the year, we've shared $6,000 to 12 different organizations. I'm proud to be a part of an organization that makes a difference in the lives of so many people. Every single week, we simply show up for each other. I love walking by after service and seeing the hugs, the smiles, and the lively conversations. At a time when churches across the nation are struggling, Unity Palo Alto is thriving. We're following the best practices of those who are growing, offering in-person and online experiences, small groups, and fresh digital connections. Did you know our YouTube channel has had over 2,500 views in the last 28 days? In October alone, over 150 people joined us each week, online, live, or on demand. Our Let Them program drew the highest participation since the shutdown, welcoming new faces and bringing familiar ones back home. Thanks to your support, we've accomplished so much this year, and I know that next year we can do even greater things together. We will be the light that shows the world how to live more fully, how to be present, to heal, to forgive, to seek understanding, to express gratitude, to let them, to let me, and to always prioritize unity.
I am powerful together. I am magnetic. Absolutely. So now we're going to practice gratitude. We're going to give thanks, a heartfelt thanks to all of the volunteers that make this community shine. As I read your team, I invite you to stand if that's comfortable for you. And at the end, we will bless you. I'd like to start with our Sunday morning meditation leaders, our setup team, hospitality, greeters, bookstore, youth, our board of trustees, the decorating elves, the sharing abundance committee, our admin support during the week, our facilities team, dinner with friends, welcoming council, our prayer chaplains, our platform leaders. So let's get our energy together so we can bless this wonderful group of people who create our experience every Sunday. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the light in you. And so it is. Eric Butterworth said this: gratitude is a level of consciousness that opens up the way to the divine flow and attracts new good things. Celebrate the flow. It takes a very perceptive person to realize this, but try to get it into your consciousness. When you really get an attitude of gratitude, you see the consciousness that enables you to see abundance wherever it is. Celebrate it. Our goal is to infuse our life with gratitude, to infuse our intentions for the future with gratitude. Be grateful for what you're about to experience. Be grateful for the seen and unseen good in your life that is here and ready for you. Infuse your words and actions with gratitude, and that anchors us in the present moment. Are my words, are my attitudes, are my actions based in gratitude? Are they infused with a sense of love and appreciation, of kindness and compassion? Infuse our thoughts about the past. Whatever comes up, even if it's a challenge for you, what can you bring, what can you surround, or how can you bring gratitude into that thought and into that idea so that you are cultivating that consciousness of gratitude within you? As we move in this fashion, we then begin to see the effects in our life. And when you see it, celebrate it. And as you do, you will feel and experience more peace of mind, more grace, more ease, more joy in your life. Let's move to our affirmation. I'm going to read it and then affirm it with you. I release my limiting thoughts and habits. I am open and in the flow of love. I stand in my spiritual power. I express my full self. Would you affirm that with me? I release my limiting thoughts and habits. I am open and in the flow of love. I stand in my spiritual power. I express my full self. And so it is. Feeling grateful is really the first step. When we infuse gratitude into our thoughts, our intentions, our words, and our actions, we are deeply inspired and we enhance every relationship. We inspire others and we experience more peace and more joy. I'd like to conclude with this poem by my mom, Joyce Riley. As many of you know, there's a book of her poetry in the bookstore. She's 96 and she called me a couple days ago. She meant to send a text, but my phone rang. And she was a little perturbed by the fact that she can't figure out how to send a text. And I was very grateful. I said, well, I'm so grateful that you called me. She read the poem to me over the phone, and I wrote it down. Here it is. I Am Grateful by Joyce Riley. I am grateful for the songs to sing, for hands to hold and bells to ring, for loving smiles, the power of prayer, and for the food we are about to share. I am grateful for all life's blessings. Now, will you please pass the dressing? Happy Thanksgiving.